Hello and welcome to
Alabama inbred.
Mead in the USA.
I think we should start that over.
God damn it. I'm the Heathen Chips, and this is my associate, Mr. Gray. We're making 10% traditional meads from 50 states. And this mead will be made with honey from
Hawaii, we have Hawaiian rainbow bees, honey. Comes a little shape of a tiki.
I'm not gonna lie, I definitely already have anticipation this is gonna be like the gayest honey I've tasted yet. Huh? That hits you with something.
The very beginning hit me with a lack of something. It's the biggest problem I had.
I don't know what it is. I can't picture it.
Is it pineapple?
No, this is a rainbow blossom. It's almost like a cotton candy. Yeah, like a pink cotton candy, I think.
It is really sweet. Like I said, in the beginning, when it's hitting my tongue, I'm not really. It's not dissolving and like absorbing the flavor too much.
Really?
But after it dissolves, it is like a really sweet, different flavor. I don't know how to place it.
Something up front I can't picture.
Up front, I'm getting like next to nothing.
It's almost got like a marshmallow to it.
Yeah, like the candied sugar almost, kind of like something like that. Something like
like Jet Puffs, the minis. If you've had them in the cabinet for like a year or two, and have gotten to that stale portion, and you're just desperate enough.
I did not get that.
Yeah, you haven't been that desperate.
Maybe not. Granted, I don't really buy marshmallows.
You were never properly fed in the first place either, so.
I don't buy marshmallows really, so I guess maybe
My point, not properly fed. You don't get that card.
You clearly were not brought up in poverty enough. There is a bit of a toastedness to it. Like on the sides of my tongue, I'm getting like almost like a not a cocoa, but like a toasted type of flavor.
Nutty.
Yeah.
This is the closest thing we could get to a multi-floral was the rainbow. It was a Hawaiian rainbow bees with rainbow blossom.
Hawaiian rainbow bees.
The gayest honey I've ever seen.
I didn't realize Pride Month came with a fucking pride bee too. Damn.
Yeah, they go out there and they paint the rainbow on the bees.
I don't believe that's true.
Have you been to Hawaii to check?
Anybody else getting like a weird tingle in the back of your throat?
Yes.
Okay.
It's the gay crap.
This is how they get you.
Is how they can.
This is what they actually mixed in with the lube.
Well, anyway, my thought is because Hawaii is a bit more of a tropical environment. Maybe similarly to Alaska with the fire flowers, we noted on those that there was some like spice capsation that was coming in at the end. Maybe one of the flowers that these bees got a hold of is passing that along as well.
I was thinking something like that too, because it's definitely got a different climate than pretty much the rest of the states.
Maybe it's that volcanic soil.
That might also have something to pay into it and stuff.
I mean, Hawaii does have a lot of macadamia farms.
I mean that too. Maybe that's it. Maybe we're tasting macadamia blossom too in there. But rainbow blossom's supposed to be. It's like one of the big predominating ones on the island. So. Alright, well, we're back with Hawaii. Let's give it a taste test and see where we're at.
It's got a pulp and smell to it.
Yeah, very soury.
Very sour. Smell it. Let's try.
Hawaii. Rainbow blossom.
No, that's not great.
Yeah, no, I'm not digging that either.
That came off wrong.
Yeah.
Did you say raw?
I did say wrong.
I think both of our statements about this mead have been correct. Hawaii is the gayest honey we've seen so far, and its mead comes off like butt.
It comes off spoiled, and
Tastes rotten.
rotten's not the right word. I do like spoiled and kind of like soured.
Very surprising considering the flavor of it was very springy and alive and sugary.
On the back end, it almost kind of tastes like you're getting into like a sour ale or an IPA.
Maybe that's why I don't care for it. I'm not a big IPA
A little
guy.
got a little hopsiness in it. Eh?
It's almost like that first hit in the tongue there. It's almost like juicy, and then it just instantly kind of.
Yeah, the texture of that is pretty pleasant.
The taste is.
Yeah, the taste here is definitely kind of takes a sharp left.
Yeah, it's very sour, and it's not for me. It's definitely not what I would be trying to offer up to people to try to
This has an air.
Well, maybe you could use some aging and stuff. Maybe some meads are like that. Some meads I've had that turned around and were absolutely delicious only like maybe 2 to 3 months after fermentation. I've had meads that weren't drinkable until at least a year and a half later. So sometimes it just takes some time, but you know, there's something else to learn during mead making. Learn when to cut your losses. At a certain rate, if it's been aging for close to like 9 months to a year and it's not changing its flavor, and you've tried back sweetening it and it's still not getting any better, just pitch it. You're just gonna waste more money throwing more honey into it.
Fail fast, fail often.
And in retrospect to that, I've recently had a mead or two where the consistency was very thick and I did not like the flavor of it so much. And then I decided, maybe what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and I'll dilute it more, and that'll make the flavor calm down a bit more. So I just put in maybe another 2 cups worth of water into it, and it evened everything out. Tasted delicious, nice and sweet too. The flavors were all playing very nicely together. So I'm gonna leave that in for another couple of months and see where that's at, and see if I need to do anything else to it. But it practically was just good there to go ahead and bottle. So to each its own. All right, Hawaii. Well, swing and a miss this round. It's almost like I like the texture of it, and I kind of want to like the flavor.
It's not there.
But yeah, I just can't not.